Coming up in this episode, the plan was to chase some big juicy mud crabs. We drop in some pots and also go walking the mangroves to pick some up using our bare hands or a landing net, which led to some awesome scenes.
Oh, yeah, big buck over here.
At the end, I'll show you a simple but delicious way to cook up your crabs, so sit back, listen out for plenty of tips and enjoy the video. Alright, g'day guys, Will Kitching here. Welcome back to another video. Now, today you may be able to tell that I'm not in our boat. I'm actually in Josh from BrisVegas Fishing's boat. He's about to drop us in here, and today we're doing something a bit different and going crabbing. Now, I've already warned him I'm a part-time crabber, but he does really well on his channel, and if you haven't seen his videos, I will leave a link in the bio or in the description to go check it out, because he does a lot of great fishing, crabbing, all that sort of stuff, and gives plenty of good tips as well. So as you can see, he's dropping us in now. He's going to park the car and we'll get straight into it and give you plenty of tips throughout, so stay tuned. We had some really exciting plans for the day, but step one was to deploy our crab pots. It amazed me how shallow Josh sets them. However, his theory is that the crabs move up onto the mudflats and mangroves as the tide rises.
Just chuck it out.
All right, so when you throw it out, make sure that these are upstream, downstream.
Yep.
Yep.
So just...
Yep. Yeet it out. All right. Yeah, pretty good.
Hasn't got much rope, so it's
a shallow
pot.
You'll find it'll get crab though.
Well, that's pot number one deployed. Hopefully that will have a big crab in it when we come back in about half an hour.
So for anyone wondering, this is what we are using as bait. We're just cutting those in half. Josh is putting 2 mullet in his pots. I'm putting 1 in mine cut in half just because I got smaller bait bags. But yeah, the mud crabs love those mullet, that's for sure.
Heat it up as shallow as you can.
Shallow as I can. Here comes the mussels. That was not good, was it? Is that flat enough?
I'll have a jiggle.
As you can see, we were placing our pots at the entrances of drains and small creeks where mud crabs would be looking to access the mudflats and mangroves at high tide.
Look, Josh, it looks crabby. That's what I'll say.
Crabby.
It looks crabby. All right, it's been about half an hour since we dropped that first pot in. We're just coming up to it to check it now, so fingers crossed we might have a couple already. This is one of the black ones, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how we went. Come on. Plenty of prawns around, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a
Little one.
After our first set was full of undersized crabs, or none at all, we decided to move our pots. This is the beauty of active crabbing rather than just leaving your pots to soak for hours. You can go and find areas with more crab activity.
That way I can jiggle the front around.
Yep, there you go. Oh, perfect.
Like that?
Yep.
Up here? Oh, just chuck it?
Yeah.
Like. Good?
Yep. That pot will have crab in it next time we're here. Like next time.
Right. You heard it here first, people. The one with the blue float will have crabs in it next time we pick it up.
Well, Josh was 100% right. When we returned to that pot, we had our first legal crab of the day. However, there was a problem.
Now everyone, this is the one that Josh said we'd have some in, and it does look like a great spot. Got a nice bank here that everything's flowing over, so we'll see how we go. Perfect driving. Well done. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Told ya.
Josh, you called it. There's 3 crabs in there. One of those is definitely legal, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely legal, that one.
Now, even though this crab was legal, it was empty. In other words, it had just molted into a bigger shell and there wasn't enough meat inside to fill it up. So as you can see here, Josh just let it go. It's not worth keeping empty crabs. We decided to leave the pots in for a longer soak and go do something really exciting that I'd never done before, and that is walking the mudflats to catch the crabs either by hand or with a landing net. As soon as we pulled up at the spot, before we even got out, Josh already saw one walking along.
Well, there we go. We have just pulled up to go for a bit of a walk and try and grab one with the net. We pull up and Josh goes, oh, There's one. Bang, 2 seconds. Undersized, but it's a good sign. All right, we're leaving the boat. Anchor's out. We're packed light. We've got a net each, crab measure, and have a feeling there might be a few walking around, hopefully.
Yeah, a bit of luck.
Bit of luck.
Yeah.
I'll need luck, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
After Josh found an undersized one pretty much straight away, we came across a couple of bigger bucks.
Oh, there's another one out. Mine's a definite undersize.
This one will be legal, but I don't know,
Yeah.
it's a bit full.
Yeah, he's definitely legal. I'll,
Oh.
he's not
pretty
bad.
close.
Not bad. He's legal,
Yeah,
for sure.
he's legal.
You want me to
Let's get the cups out, eh?
the old crab cuff?
He actually had a couple of mullet ones.
Yeah, I saw that. He was getting into them, eh?
Hey, let's just set the crab cups, eh?
Yeah.
Very good.
You sort of need to put them on the ground to do these.
Yep.
Sort of pin them on their claws.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Just, no, you're right.
Yeah, you heard that for a sec.
Yeah. Maybe on a tree or something even.
So I think he's gotten someone's pilchard.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, eh?
Someone's pilchard that they've been using for bait.
Yeah. Wonder how far he's come with that.
Yeah, I don't know, eh?
So
That way.
so you pretty much push you got to tuck their claws in and pin them down against the claws.
Yep.
And then you put that on the back, and then you wrap those over the claws and pull them round underneath and just pull them tight and lock them in.
Righto.
I think that should have him. I really hope.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, just adjust it, and you can pull them really tight if you want. It's surprisingly tight. Still wouldn't go putting your finger in there, but
that's pretty handy.
it's good to just sort of keep them subdued while you're walking around.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
All right,
We can do it with that.
I'm just going to lean your net here, and I'll dump old mate because he's undersized.
Yep.
I'll put him up here somewhere.
The more open mud flats like this made it easier to find the crabs, firstly as there was more sunlight, and secondly because there was less structure for them to hide in amongst.
Little one. Little one. Yeah.
You have to remember that these crabs are moving up onto the mud flats and mangroves with the tide, so it's important that you push in as the water does. All our mud crabs came in ankle to knee deep water.
I can see a little one up here. Oh, I see him. He's a nice one.
I don't think he's big enough.
Ah, yeah, you grab him.
Well, if it is, it's empty.
He's got big claws, but
It's empty.
yeah.
Alright. So,
Right.
not even legal.
I might keep looking over here.
Just around the corner, I saw something really interesting. These are mud crab holes or burrows.
Oh, here we go.
Now they happen to be vacant on this day, however it shows that mud crabs do frequent this area, and some crazy people will actually put their hands down these looking to pull the mud crabs out. Not me though. So what's happened here, guys? Basically, I've almost stepped right on a crab and just about pooped my pants, but I knew he had to be hiding somewhere under that muddy water.
Get in, you. I got a measure over here, Josh. I don't think he'll make it, but oh yeah, big buck over here. I got 2. That one there might be illegal. I don't know if he's full or not though.
No, he's empty. See, he's just crushed old mate snipper.
Oh, what about this one? Undersize?
No, both empties.
Oh.
That's it up.
I'll tip them out where it's a bit shallower, where I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so as you may have seen, guys, we were checking the pots there this morning. Now we've come up on some mangrove areas to try and pick them up or grab them in the net. So we'll see how we go. Sadly, the legal crab that we got there was empty. So, and the ones that we picked up so far have been either undersized, even by 1/2 centimetre, or just empty, sadly. So we're trying to find a legal full one. So hopefully we can. We're just looking around at the moment. I better head back to the water here. But there's plenty around, just not ones that we can keep, sadly. So we'll keep trying, and hopefully when we go check the pots, there's a few legal full bucks in there as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, did you get another one?
Yeah. Good one.
He's a nice one.
Just full. Look at that nipper wear.
Yeah, very nice.
Not too bad, about 1 kilo.
Yeah. There's one there. You can see these mounds, crab holes. He was just up on the grass there. There's another hole here I might check out and just keep having a look around. He was just out in the open, so too small again, but see another crab hole here. Might even be the one he came out of, but maybe an old one. Just keep looking.
We made a quick trip back to the boat to drop off the crabs that we had and have a drink of water. Just as we were leaving to go look for more crabs, someone recognised Josh and came to say g'day right as he was scooping up a big crab.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember over there at the other island. Yeah. Yeah, nice.
No, all good.
Mate.
Thanks for checking in.
See ya.
See ya. So what happened there, guys? Because we've just moored the boat up, a professional crab has actually gone past and saw the boat with no one in it and thought it was washed up. And as Josh was going over to talk to him, this big fella was walking around.
Big floater. Bit proper softy. Even got flex on him.
Well and truly legal, but
That's no good. Oh, we throw him at Will's feet. There you go, Will.
oh look, a legal one.
Legal buck.
See ya, bud. Oh, yeah. You don't reckon he's another little? Oh, he was on a Jenny there. Try and find one here.
Legal, buddies.
Soft.
Soft.
Yeah. Definitely legal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one up here. Few around this area. This one would be legal.
He's a full crab, but I
If
don't
he-
know if he's legal.
No, of course he's undersized. Every full one that I've got has been
Undersized.
undersized, yeah.
Jenny over there.
Yeah. A few around this area though, all of a sudden. Oh, did you just pick that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, bugger. That's a nice crab if it was legal.
Doesn't he? Another one just in front of you.
Yeah.
Same thing again, he'll be
Undersized?
oh, probably undersized, but full. Sorry, he can't get you.
Yeah.
Oh. Battery low.
Alright, I got him. Oh, you yeah. Be nice if we could get a legal one, because they're like good quality, those ones.
While I could only seem to find empty or undersized crabs, Josh scooped up another keeper.
He's only small. Hey.
It's a whole different.
Yeah. Is he very full?
Yeah, he's chocolate block full. He had some busted legs. I think he's just had a bit of a scuffle before we got to him.
Yeah. Let you do the honours, mate.
Be well and truly legal. Yeah, he is just.
Yeah. Oh well.
Just legal tip to tip. That's alright. We'll put him in.
Yep.
I'll just grab one of those cups off.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty handy.
Yeah.
So there we go. If we get better crab, I might let him go, but let him go into Will's boiler.
This one's under. Oh, that one's got nice claws. This one's under, I think. Oh, he just went down his hole.
You get that one, I'll get this one. That bigger one's legal, but
This one?
yeah, I just don't know if it's full or not.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a bit white underneath, eh? I just saw all jennies and undersized bucks up through there. Not even this big. You're right. See you, mate.
We had 4 keeper mud crabs in the bag and we were both pretty buggered after trudging around in the mud for a couple of hours. Some of the mangroves that we had to push through were pretty thick as well.
Alright, so the tide's actually turned and started to go back out again now, so we are gonna go and check those crab pots. The crabs won't be moving up onto these mangrove areas anymore. They'll be probably getting off, so or going back down in their holes, I'm guessing. So we're gonna give it up. Luckily Josh was here. The man can definitely scoop up a crab and pick one up. Knows how to find them, that's for sure. But I've got a bit of work to do. But anyway, I was just a bit unlucky that some of mine were empty. But hopefully we got some full ones in the crab pots. So let's go check them.
Here we go. Very nice. Get your first look. Yeah.
Eel.
Not eels. But
Oh my days.
right, so there's a lot of crab in this one.
Oh my.
I don't know though, I think these are all like just
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah, they look like it.
Like he might be, he probably won't be, he
Oh,
will be, but he won't be full.
So as you saw, we just got a fair few crabs in that pot. I just folded it down because we're starting to pack up to get ready to go home. So it's good to get a few crabs at the end there and start to put a nice feed together. Now, Josh, how many did we just keep out of that pot?
I don't know, this one maybe.
This one?
Yeah, just one so far.
Just one. So a few of them were right on size or just under. So we had to let those ones go. And the others were not full. So if they're what Josh calls a floater, where they're empty, there's no point keeping them and killing a crab when you're not gonna get pretty much any meat from it. So even though it looked like we just got a heap of crabs, it does get a bit frustrating when they're not full, but that is crabbing, especially mud crabbing. So anyway, still putting a nice feed together. And we've still got 6 more pots to check. So yeah, hopefully we get a few more. He'll go close. Is he full though? Probably not.
Oh my God.
Oi. He looks okay. Will he be legal?
Better nippers.
Yeah. Under. Story of the day. Big buck.
Yeah, big buck.
Oh, I called it. Yeah, he's he looks alright, I think.
He does actually.
Nice teamwork. You deal with the things that can bite your finger off, and I'll deal with the stinky mullet.
Oh, he's a good crab.
He is a nice one.
Yeah, he's a good crab.
Very good. He's a nice one, Josh.
Mm.
Very nice. Nice and rusty underneath there.
Mm.
Beautiful.
Good
And
crab.
as you'll say in your videos, you know, you feel under the, well, I can't really do it because he's tied, but
Yeah.
you know, you feel under the carapace here, and
In between
you
the
know,
shell.
in between the shell, nice and solid, not crackling like a Coke can.
Yeah.
So, very good.
Nice.
Ooh,
Two crabs.
yeah. That one, I think. Oh, I don't know. I've called it all day that they'll be close. Hey,
To a leg.
you reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll find out.
I just don't think they're full.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm back at home now. Josh took a couple crabs and he gave me a couple as well to have a feed, and I cannot wait to taste them. I got mine here. Gonna have some now. Cannot wait. And I've got a couple in the fridge there for Dad as well because he absolutely loves mud crabs. For today, all I've done is just a simple saltwater boil. So as I'm eating this crab, I thought I'd take you through the steps on what I did. I'll walk you through how I cooked it. Now, step one is you need to bring some salt water home with you from where you caught your crabs. So I just got a bucket with a lid on it and brought a heap of salt water home. First of all, to cook the crabs in, and secondly, to rinse them and wash them once they're cooked. I've literally had one taste, and you just forget every time you get mud crabs how good they are. If you haven't had them for a while and you taste them again, man, it's just unbelievable. All right, next you're gonna need a pot. So I've got like a deep fryer sort of thing. Put salt water in there, get it to the boil for starters. Now, if you tie your crabs up and bring them home alive, they will actually survive a couple of days. So I just kept them alive, put them in the esky and soaked a rag in salt water and put that over the top of them, and they'll survive overnight easily. So that's what I did. If they do die or you kill your crabs, make sure you put it on ice and keep it cool until you get home, and then try and cook it as quick as possible. Now the next step, once your water's boiled, because my crabs were alive, I stuck a knife up in the bottom of the carapace, as you'll see here, and yeah, that kills them straight away, makes them a lot easier to handle, but it's also a bit more humane. They're not going into that boiling water alive. All right, so as you can see, this water here is boiling now, but our crabs are still very alive, as you can see. So if I cut that that twine off there, it's just going to go at me. So before I cut that off, the thing you want to do, this is a little bit brutal, so turn it off if you want now, but we're going to lift the flap up with a knife. So you pull that back, and the knife's just going to go straight up in there. He's just dying there now. But that knife, straight up in the carapace, puts him to sleep, as you can see there. His legs are still moving a bit, but he is definitely slowed down. So now while this water's boiling, I'm gonna get two and put them straight in there. Man, it's hard to give you guys the tips because I just want to absolutely get into this. This is delicious. Man, no wonder they're so expensive in seafood restaurants. Now, once you're at this stage, and you're ready to put your crabs in the boiling water, you want to put them in and wait for it to start boiling again before you start timing. These crabs were a little bit smaller. They were just legal sort of size, so I did them for 18 minutes. but if they're a really big crab, you can do them for 20. And of course, as we told you through the video, they were really full. So if you get a big full crab, 20 minutes, but these ones were fine at 18. All right, just gonna put the lid on that to bring it back to the boil. And once it starts boiling again, I'm gonna time 18 minutes. So it's almost there now. I'm just gonna go get my phone and set a timer up. Now once the time's up, I just used a pair of big tongs to get them out, and you wanna rip their shell off. So their flap underneath where I stuck the knife in, you wanna pull that back and rip their whole shell off. You can discard that straight away. So then they're gonna have an open body. You wanna rip out all the gills, clean out all that gunk and muck inside them, and they're pretty much good to go. Of course, when you're cleaning them, it's hard not to just sneak a leg and have a bit of a taste while they're nice and warm. But after they're clean, you want to put them in a container such as this, or a bigger one if you've got a couple. You can break the bodies in half and just put them in the fridge to cool down. Overnight is good, or if you've got all day, if you cook them in the morning, the afternoon, they should be good to go. The final step is to enjoy them. So I think I'm going to crack open a big claw here in a second and show you just how full this one is, and make you guys a little bit jealous and keen to get out there and chase some yourself. As you can see there, hopefully just cracked open that other knuckle section, and that's why you choose full crabs. That's pretty much bursting out of its shell, that one. Full as. So much better doing that than you know, bringing crab home and there's pretty much not even a feed in there. So all right, it is claw time. For starters, look at that meat just there. Wow. Now a lot of people say the claws are the sweetest. I mean, let's be real, I don't discriminate. I like it all, but it is hard to beat cracking that open and just having a big hunk of meat in there. So let's see how we go. All right, let's do this. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You could live on that. Oh. Guys, if you haven't tried fresh caught and cooked mud crab before, get out there and give it a crack, hey. All right. I don't think you guys need to watch me enjoy the rest of this, because I think it's going to get a bit messy. I'm going to get stuck into it. Well, there we go, guys. That is the remnants of an absolutely fantastic feed. A little bit of bread and butter, putting the crab meat on there, cracking a big claw open. You can't get much better than that. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video, everyone. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment if you want to see more crabbing vids in the future, or if you have any questions. And also, don't forget to check out Josh's channel. The link will be in the description. Until next time, guys, tight lines and full pots.